Where when the turbo hits, it's incredible. Let me show you.
I love how the doors go up on this car. Of course, this one has beautiful rims. This also has a lot of carbon fiber with the package. This color definitely stands out. The darker colors kind of hide all the plastic in back a little better, so I kind of prefer those, but this was a McLaren actually company car I got to check out, which was pretty cool, so I could you know, have a little fun with it. I'm around in the interior here. Really quite nice. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but there's nothing bad about it either. And then here it is with the doors down. I love the vents on the side there. Everything about this car isn't just for style, it's for air. You can't really totally see the engine down there, and you can't actually lift the rear hood, I was told, which I thought was interesting, or rear bonnet, I suppose. But yeah, just a good-looking car, very sleek, very clean lines overall. The doors take a little getting used to how you do them, especially the first time, but once you know that you just kind of lift them up, very easy. The hinges are great. It's one of the more functional, you know, type of doors that go up. Nice leather, nice carbon fiber, even has a digital screen now, which I thought was super cool. And so it's a nice place to spend time. Coming around to the front here, storage space, I mean, it's actually pretty deep. You can go really far down in there. I really liked that. You can definitely fit a couple of pieces of luggage, things like that. And then of course this one is the convertible, which only adds like 100 pounds, which I thought was absolutely insane.
So this review is going to be a little different because I didn't plan on doing it and didn't have my mount that I normally use with me. So this is the McLaren 570. It is incredible. This one has a nicer exhaust. Than the standard one. The transmission is ridiculously good. There is that moment where when the turbo hits, it's incredible. Let me show you. That is just speeds you should not be going, not on the highway. And it just hits it so fast and so effortlessly. This car really does remind me a bit like the 911 Turbo in that, except it has that V8, so it's kind of always going. Brakes are insane. Steering in sport it's very communicative. It is still a mechanical rack. It's a little light, but it's good. And just in general, though, these paddle shifters, this one actually has carbon shifters. The transmission's so fast, and it sounds so good. I don't know if you can hear that turbo. Oh, I love that. So this is actually, yeah, a very great car, very communicative, and it's super fast. Like, honestly, you wouldn't need the, you know, 720 unless you just wanted to go totally crazy, although the 720 has the different suspension. The mechanical suspension, I actually have driven the 12C before. I actually think the mechanical suspension McLaren did a great job. It's really impressed me so far. This one has the carbon ceramic brakes. Luckily, they're warm. But pretty much everything about this car, it does really feel like a race car on the road. Anyway, so after driving the car, it doesn't have turbo lag, but one thing that kind of surprised me, because it is a V8, was it's quick, and then when the turbos hit, and you saw it in the video, you know, literally, it like knocked my hat up. So it is much like many turbos, you know, not super linear, but I wouldn't call it lag or anything like that. It's just, you know, it takes getting used to. That's what it is. Would I buy one with my own money? Yeah. Between that and I'm still gonna review a 12C. I've experienced one a little bit. I've driven with several 720s on rallies and stuff, which are just in it, you know, totally different cars. Would I get a 570 though? There's a lot of great cars out there in that price point. That would definitely be at the top of my list. I think you'd have to track a lot to justify like a 12C or a 720 because the you know, the traditional suspension on this at 570 is so good. Comparing it to other competitors in its class, you can't really do that like as it compared to a Ferrari or a Lambo or anything like that. or even a Porsche, you know, 911, you know, Turbo GT2, GT3, etc. They're just all such different cars. It really comes down to what you're looking for in personality. Like, if you have questions in the comments about any of those other cars I just listed, let me know. I got stopped by traffic. I thought the cop was coming out, like someone had called on me on the ride or something, and then I saw the airplane. Well, next time, my speedy racers, drive on.